Hello Leo, welcome to your reading for the 2nd to the 8th of December. It's going to be a general one, so please take what resonates and discard the rest. And it's welcoming the beautiful high frequency archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, our high selves and our multidimensional selves, and the Lady Isis to assist us with this reading. Okay Leo, let's see what's going to jump out here for you now. Okay, thanks Spirit. Just a central card for Leo. Okay, wow. I have the Seven of Cups. So, yeah, very creative card, this one. It could be talking about, maybe you're making some choices at the moment. Maybe you're going through a process of selecting something. Or maybe you're dealing with some distractions. And maybe this is what's distracting you here. This could be not just your energy, but it could be other things coming in here. Let's see what is going on. Wow, King of Wands. So I think you're wanting to kind of have some power over this, whatever this, if this represents stress for you, or if it represents maybe other people's stuff that you find yourself involved in some way that's sort of causing you a bit of angst or concern, maybe worry, there could, maybe this is sort of grief as well, or disappointment, sadness. You're wanting to really align with your own truth here, but I think maybe there's some things from the past that you're still looking to, I guess, work on. I say that because the King of Wands is sort of facing towards the past there. The Eight of Cups coming from your past. So maybe this has been, Leo, a while you've been going through a process of moving away from something that's not fulfilling towards something that is more fulfilling. Maybe. Cool. Apologies for that. I might just quickly, yes, it is on. Which is really strange because I thought it was on airplane mode and yet it's still wrong. Okay, so yeah, possible distractions. You'll be moving towards something more fulfilling here, Leo. And wow, on the top you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So you're kind of going to be, I guess, moving into a nice self-care, nurturing space, which, this could be something that's more fulfilling for you, okay? Maybe it's more peaceful, where you can sort of take some time out to kind of tune into your own creativity, tune into what it is that you're wanting to do here with your life, as opposed to perhaps ticking other people's boxes and, I don't know, maybe being overworked and underpaid, something like that. Not really sure, whatever resonates there. In your opportunity, you have the Page of Cups. So this, Leo, is looking a little bit like, right next to that, you have these cups here of choices. So not only can this card represent potential distractions for you, like maybe these energies here are taking you away from your center, but it can also represent some choices that are open to you, and maybe you're going to be selecting one of these cups that is going to be something that you're going to be involved in. It might be to do with your spirituality, creativity, intuition, okay, or an art form or something like that. And this is going to be an opportunity for you to really activate something in any of those areas, or maybe a combination of some things. Yeah, let's continue. Wow, the Chariot, Leo. So you're going to be moving forward here. This is like full support, but also feeling really empowered in your choice to do that, okay. Queen of Wands, also really empowered and being very determined to be yourself here, being unafraid to be your authentic self. You have the Queen and the King of Wands, which is interesting. The Queen of Wands looks to the future. Okay, so maybe there are some things about the past that you are still kind of sifting through, but you're definitely in your environment. There's either someone around you, or there's some aspect of yourself. Maybe it's your, part of your higher self or a future self that's coming forward to you now to really help you to step into your authenticity and your personal truth here and doing what you need to do for your soul. Here we have the Ten of Pentacles in, this is like a bit of a goal. So, and it can also be about creating a legacy. So maybe it's something lasting that you're looking to create, something meaningful, lasting, and that you can sort of, that you might be able to, maybe you're thinking to pass on to others. Yeah, this is the Ten of Pentacles, also representing a really good life here, which is in the position of your goal here. Wow. And the last card is the Hierophant. Leo, this is looking really interesting because this is a very earthy card, okay? As is the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? She's the earth element. So this can be about you possibly learning something, or maybe you're going to be teaching something. It can also represent a spiritual path or perhaps some sort of tradition. And maybe it's a combination of a few different things in those areas for you. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's going to be something like a spiritual path, but it could be involving something that's very creative for you, that sparks your creativity or intuition and your spirituality, okay? Sort of together. Because in some ways, anything can be a spiritual path. It's the meaning that we attribute to it, okay? So I think, there's spirituality coming through this reading, and I feel like this could be what you're moving towards, something more fulfilling. And this, I always think that this always has Celtic goddess vibes, and also meditation here. She's sort of in contemplation, really connecting to the earth, connecting to the high frequencies around, and maybe you are going to be doing some more of that, Leo, some more earth connection. So there could be a lot of grounding that maybe you're going to be doing, because this is quite an ungrounded thing in the middle here. And maybe you are experiencing this at times, or maybe a lot of the time, I'm not really sure, whatever resonates there. But I think, you're really making you're making some selective choices now about, what you want to be involved in mentally and what you don't want to be involved in. Wow, the bottom of the deck. Star. Leo, this means that you are moving towards your deep wish or your goal. Also really love this 1 foot on the earth, 1 foot in the water here. This is it's also about healing, okay? So you could be healing from something here, and also this grounding element, but also connecting to the stars, connecting to your spirit guides, like the Hierophant here, connecting to spirit, and multi-dimensional aspects of yourself. You may, even during meditation, you might have quite a strong sense of a part of you is observing yourself, and like being able to kind of almost counsel yourself, okay? So sort of like can also be like a counselor or a teacher or a healer, okay? So maybe you are kind of moving into something along those lines. Let's clarify the 9 of Swords. Actually, before that, I'm going to just pause briefly. Okay, Leo, I'm getting a real strong sense now as I'm looking at this reading, is that these two figures are looking to the past here, and your Queen of Pentacles and your King of Wands. So I feel like you've been really healing something about your past, okay, and you are now kind of stepping up into, can be like an inner child energy or something that's awakening within you. But you also have this star here, which is, your spirit connection. And you are really kind of, I think it's a combination of really coming into access of your inner self, your higher self, and even maybe spirit guides. And you are really kind of moving forward now. Like you're really kind of letting that go, that past stuff, whatever that hurt was, whatever this represents for you. You're kind of letting that go and you're moving forward. You have this beautiful, looking to the future now, okay? And you also have this 10 of Pentacles. So you're really focused on, creating a legacy and creating something meaningful for yourself and for your life and for those close to you as well. And here you have the Hierophant, which is, it's a major arcana. So it's like a major, I guess, a bit of a turning point in terms of almost like just stepping into a new way of being. This is a very similar theme to Aries, okay? A new way of being for you here, which is like that, the healer, the nurturer, being very grounded, centered, and connected to spirit as well, okay? I'm just going to grab a card for the center there. So I feel like you've released a lot of stuff here. And because you have the 8, that's been a process. It's been a long process of you letting go of giving yourself permission maybe to let go of something that's unfulfilling and moving towards something that is more fulfilling. Because the thing about the 8 of Cups is that there's actually nothing, terribly wrong with these cups. It's just that it's not in alignment with your personal truth as much as you would like it to be, okay? Now, underneath we have the Strength. So this has just popped out. Sorry, what I meant to say was it just literally fell out while I was talking. So this is about you here. This is also testament to your, Leo, to your inner strength. I really love how there's a dragon guide there. And so dragon energy might be something you'd like to tune into spiritually. And also, certainly, if you're still feeling some of this, call on dragon energy to assist you. But you are actually activating a lot of your inner strength here and your ability to earth connect and to also spirit connect, okay, and also higher self connect. Okay, so this is the inner strength, okay, that you have been activating in order to release this here and to make the choices here that you need to make, okay. Which that's really positive there at the center. A really great card to have come out in this reading with the star, which can also represent healing, okay. That is, so let's actually clarify the Eight of Cups and then we will wrap it up there. Okay, Eight of Cups, the Moon. The interesting thing is the Moon came out in the past position for Aries as well. So here you have the Moon and the Sun, okay, the Moon and the Sun together. So the Moon, Leo, is about you letting go, digging deeper, looking at subconscious and maybe kind of really looking at, I guess, anything that you feel has been, like repressed. Maybe you have talent, skills and abilities that have been repressed. Maybe you've even been sort of repressing parts of your personality in order to fit in, okay, here. And maybe you're now awakening into your personal passion and what it is that really lights you up on the inside. And maybe it's a little different to what you have been doing and to how you have been being in yourself. And yeah, so this is sort of that deep stuff that is, I guess, almost like you are, maybe you have worked through a lot of this, you're now leaving that behind and you're moving into the sun kind of aspect here, okay, which is, like, and shining like a star here as well. The other thing I did want to pull up was, as I lifted this card off, the next one on the deck is the Awakening card. Okay, so Leo, this could definitely be like an awakening, and I feel like you are just really stepping into your mastery here, especially with the Hierophant. Okay, you've got the Queen of Wands here, your authenticity, your mastery here as well. Let's look at the bottom of the deck here. And the Queen of Cups, yeah. Going in introspection, looking at your intuition, your creativity, and, coupled with the Strength card even, just really going inward. And this is also a little bit like the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, this Queen of Cups has been, acknowledges emotions, which I think you've been doing here, Leo. And really just looking at, what makes you happy, and maybe noticing things around you and people around you that essentially not really contributing to your happiness and fulfillment, or maybe they have been, but not to the extent that you are looking for, okay? So, yeah, so that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope that's been helpful. I look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, great week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.